Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Eagles at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. In motion left is Beckham. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. He will have the 1st down and a bit more. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing is Hurts.
For Kittle here, it's complete.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
And that's going to make it fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Gun. Stop.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad
I don't think he's going to do that.
3rd and 5. Here's Burrow.
Complete on the deep ball.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Greg Dortch back deep.
This is taken at the 10. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. other weeks where we wonder just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Eagles 3, Giants 0.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
No touch. 63. Hey. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Burrow on play action, rolling to his right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Hurts throw complete there to Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, 73. No touch.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham, 28 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And now the rookie's free. Past midfield, look out. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys field it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On first down, Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards for number 11.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
11 mighty. 11.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
That one caught out wide by Julio. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we
They're
go.
going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Now receiver in motion left. They'll run. It's Henry. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
New York.
Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Giants 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the
They're
touchback.
on 19-yard line.
No, touchdown.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes it to Beckham. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's good for Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Crowd left, Yeti. Silver, set.
Looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He completes it to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Ferguson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
11 Palmer. 11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
11
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
11.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
11 MT pace. 11 MT pace. 12.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
and got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Great. 73. Call up Yeti.
Here's Hurts to throw. Smith catches left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
and in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. And look here, they're going to try an onside kick. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Here we go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a handoff looking right. And some room to work. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Hey, we got to go score. Let's go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Henry again on 2nd down. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, Brandon, you see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure...
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This from 32 yards away. And his kick is indeed good, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Fourth quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it, give him 7 there on the first down carry. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box?
There he goes offside. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 70 yards. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glenn Hubbard's the one trying to chase it.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got it there. He did not. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
11 MT.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First down, here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Again, it's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Caught on the right side by Jones. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He'll find Jones again, complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On the end around, this is Julio Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Julio Jones taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offense in here. That when you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, 73, 73.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
11 MT, take. 11
Running left, it's Henry.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow now off the bootleg. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
11.
Now Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Giants' first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
A handoff, running left, Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Again, it's Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Lava's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Henry going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
2nd down, goal to go.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Giants, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week, as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh.